From Petco Park in downtown San Diego. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Joe Musgrove. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's the third. Finds his way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That's in there. 0-1. Musgrove in his 9th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Reaching down, makes the catch. Brian Reynolds here.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Ryan Reynolds leaves the yard. It's 1-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Horwitz tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one outside. And now 3-1. There's a strike.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that one
that's a ball.
Cutting but missing down
1
low.
ball, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
That is it. The catcher, number 14, Joey.
This is Joey Bart. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Check swing, called strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. So up next, Blake Perkins. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 5-zip. So 2 down. Anthony Volpe, the next Pirate to hit. on the corner for a strike.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Once you get the ball by the pitch, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Number 76.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in San Diego, and on the hill today, Paul Skeens.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in for San Diego, Nico Horner. And there's the strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Fastball for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Christian Walker. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Gonzalez, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Misses off the inside. Ball 1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Digging in, Spencer Horwitz. The walk and a run scored his first time. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Handles, throws to first. That's the second out. Here is Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy. And Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was one win away from hosting the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not agree, but that was a great series. Every game had a memorable moment, and it delivered amazing television. Sign me up for another postseason that features the Padres and Dodgers going at it.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Brito back to work.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Has room, and he makes the catch.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Hayes sprinting after it. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball one.
Ball two. 2-0.
Right through there for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
And that one hammered. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Inside, ball one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 1-1. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Elias Diaz. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now it's Austin Hayes. Outside low. And that's ball one.
1 ball. No strike.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
That one at triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Start of the fourth at the plate for Pittsburgh. Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now pitching for the Padres. Number 50.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Check swing, no appeal.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Back to the top of the lineup, Nick Gonzalez. Now at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Walker steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
No.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Mole, 33 years old. And he was a 3rd round pick back in 2013. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Back here at Petco Park, here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Padres, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. So digging in, Christian Walker. Caught looking his first time up.
Walker.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jason Hayward. That one in there across the letters. Next one misses, and that is ball
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Get out of town. And they got their first run. It's 6-1. Base is empty with 2 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. That's
Ball
off
1.
the inside corner. Ball 1.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Back here in San Diego, ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. First pitch misses.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now it's going to be Spencer Horwitz. Just missed. And that is out of play. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the fifth. And now 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed
One
there.
ball, 2 strikes. 2-2.
And it remains 2 and 2. One down, base is empty. Dubon, long run into the gap. Out number 2. Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 2.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Out to short. Espinal whips it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Santiago Espinal. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's inside. 1 and 1. There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Mauricio Dubon will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
No balls, 1 strike.
Roll to short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Joey Bart. Mole back to work. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Anthony Volpe, the next Pirate to hit. Check swing, called strike. And that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park. And now the right fielder, Austin Hayes. That's outside. 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fly ball to right. And it falls. And that turns the lineup over. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's Nico Horner. Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Check swing, and he went.
No ball.
And that is strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. In the dirt.
No ball.
Nice job behind the plate there. Hayes, the base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a foul ball. Strike 3. Good luck hitting the cover star.
The first baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
that one at triple digits.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Here's a 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. And foul ball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So back to the top of the order. Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit.
Number 56, Nick Pearson.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. So up next, O'Neal Cruz. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 9-1. Up next for the Pirates, Bryan Reynolds. He swings and fouls one off. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here are the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. And first offering is fouled off. Pearson, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hayward makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about. Kyle Nicholas gets the call from the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-2. Campusano stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Espinal up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And he pumps it a strike. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the Volpe. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. Next for the Padres, Mauricio Dubon. He's 2 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Out to center. Cruz under it. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, here's Joey Bart now. Outside, ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Squeezes it, 1 up, 1 down. Blake Perkins, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
So man aboard. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And he blows that one by him at 100.
No ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Corner. There's 1. Over to first, safe. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Number 25, John Reynolds.
Slice down the right side. Volpe over at second. Hayes on at first with 2 down. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hayes makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Elias Diaz. Carmen Majinski into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Over to Goldie.
That's an out.
1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Strike on the inside corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close one, doesn't get the call.
1 ball.
And
1
and 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there. That's strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 strikes.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Campusano gets under it and makes the grab. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Rips that one center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Isaac Paredes. Majinski back to work. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
There's a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Jason Hayward. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped, but foul. Paredes over at second, 1 down. Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. The throw in. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Campusano batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Left field. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. So digging in now for San Diego, Santiago Espinal. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout. Skeens with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.